Hello? Welcome in. Can't believe you would actually do that to get away from Hespori. You should go do Hespori. I don't know how Ozbun let you do the raid without having done Hespori. Frankly, I'm a bit disgusted in Ozbun, specifically Ozbun. But I suppose I must digress and start opening these chests. Hey, Zelaboots. And I forgot the fire runes. Well, that's off to a good start. We don't need... Creating the fire runes is a big one, though. Now 2 zealot items. What did I make all these keys for if I was just gonna get the zealot items at the beginning of the... at the beginning of it? What was the point? Can't believe you collect buckets, but you won't kill Hespori for the biggest bucket of them all. Doesn't make sense. Yes, but also only of their own fault because there's protection. If the thing, like, in your settings, I think it's on by default. Like, you have to go out of your way to turn it off to be able to alch, like, valuable things, so... Osmond speaking from experience? So for me, I usually don't alk in the field. Like, unless it's an area where, like, inventory is precious, I just take it back and alk it at the bank. Is Natalie saying she wants you to quit? Subtle way of telling you to quit playing the game? Go back to playing Ultra Kill? You can't miss people just because they're sleeping. Get it together. Can't miss people just because they're dead. Get it together. What'd you get featured for, Zaina? Nice, nice. Just don't read them. I've also noticed that OSRS community just doesn't like VTubers. Alright, I gotta be right back. I'm back, and that's pretty savage. But yeah, new viewers are basically a coin flip of whether or not they're going to complain about the VTuber model and then subsequently make fun of my voice. I used to just not ban people because I don't like banning people, but now I pretty much just instant ban people. That makes one of us. The zombies are getting out of hand. Why is that good? I don't know, I think it just propagates more hate. It just reinforces their world beliefs and then makes it even worse. But I just really don't feel like dealing with it. I mean, it's not about them, Oz. It's about the fact that it just makes me have to deal with more in the future in an abstract way. Do I have a dragon longsword? You can just buy these, can't you? Yeah, you can just buy these. Person just stole my gate opening. And they're an iron player. How disgusting. Ooh, another zealot item. 1 in 128, and it goes in sequence. So the wiki is kind of misleading because the table shows all of the items and says, oh, all of these are 1 in 128. And that is not how it works, because it drops them in sequence one at a time. So it's not like you're rolling the table with all of them, you know, with that many 1 in 128 chances. You're rolling a table with 1 in 128 chance. At least, I'm pretty sure that's how it is. Let's double check before I start saying random stuff. Yeah, it says there's a 1 in 128 chance of just hitting the table. There's 4 items and they go in sequence. So I got 1 more to go. Pretty lucky in this run, but you have to bear in mind I did roll like 150 keys before this and did not get a piece, so I think we're only slightly above rate right now. We'll see what I end up at when I get the final piece. If I get the final piece. But I'm liking my odds right now with how many keys we have left. Alright, be right back again. Okay. Many interruptions. Look at all these amulets of the damned that I'm never gonna use. Baguette? No. Disappointment. It's giving me all this swamp paste. I guess I can use it to do the fishing one, whatever it's called. I don't remember for some reason. Fishing trawler? Can use it to try to get the pet from fishing trawler. Also gives a moderate amount of coin. I'm always in the market for coin. Nope, got the piece. We're gonna keep opening anyways, though. That is the Zealot set. That is definitely above rate. Yeah, that's the whole set. Or below rate, above rate, whatever that means. Better than rate, there. Let's see, how many keys was that? I think it was like about 10, so like 76. Let's add them up. That was 444. That's actually not that much better than rate. I go like 80 better. So actually, wait, I can't do math. What is the rate? 128 times 4. It's like 70 better. But I had more than enough keys to beat like on rate. So it's not like super crazy streamer luck. It was lucky, just not like super lucky. Yeah, thank you, thank you. That's the Zealot set. We can go gain a bunch of Prairie XP now. Is it on the rare drop table though? So it's from like literally everything? Or am I thinking of something else? So I think I've got like 3 dragon spears just randomly. I do wonder, like, how many total things I've killed. The total amount of lives I've taken. How many breads have I eaten? All this money. I can use this. How much is an Amulet of the Damned worth? 35,000? Well, High Elk 34,800. It's pretty decent. Alright, last 13 keys. Let's see 13 dragon items. Alright. Got the set. Time to use the set. Type grave instead of grace. Oh, so you can't note jugs of sunfire wine. So where's the closest? Well, first let's get over there. Then we'll take a look. Guess just oops. Dueling. I don't really need the Ring of Endurance. And then I suppose both Whistle and regular teleport works. They both take up one slot, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go get some Prairie XP. How does this even work? I just go touch the thing? Wait, no. First I gotta bless it. Look at the prayer number go up. Where to altar at? I must pray. Hunter Rumors, Moons of Peril. I think that's it. Hunter Rumors just get a lot. You can also grind up any bone. I mean, I don't plan on offering it the Wilderness Altar, so I just ground up all my dragon bones and stuff as well. You take bones to that exposed altar and you bless them and then you chisel them. There's a guy who unnotes things right there, so it's not even that hard. Rest in peace, my jugs. I guess if I wanted to be extra stinky, I could bring a Ring of the Gods and 2 prayer potions. Probably just 1 prayer potion. Oh, whoops, I forgot to go bless it. Oopsie. I think if I don't mess up and don't double my initial run, it should be fine. Look at the number go up. Oh yeah, I could use a Falador shield. And honestly, with the shield, I could just spread it out over a few days. I mean, there's no reason I have to do it all at once. I'm not like desperately in need of prayer. You know, just pop over every once a day, do some prayer, get some EXP. Especially since it's not out of the way, it's just a whistle away. Why is that triggering? Hey, it's better than spending money on stamps and prayer pots. If you think about it, it's more efficient because it's it's 0 time to get here, so you're losing nothing. You can do it during any downtime when you like end up at a bank and you're not losing any time. In fact, you're gaining time. It is quite literally the more efficient way to do it. You're not running to the thing, you're not spending money. What's there to hate? But no, I feel exactly what you're saying. I prefer to just get the thing done. But you know there will always be more prayer EXP to get. No, I don't want a prayer flag. Where do you get two a day? That was 1.3 million EXP per hour. So if you have all the stuff ready to go, it is quite a bit of EXP. Now, is that the actual rate, considering the prep work you have to do beforehand? No. No, it is not. Well, I will be honest, you can, as a main, you can buy the components. So as a main, it's not that bad. You can buy wines for like 2 GP? And then you can buy the Sunfire Splinters, and it doesn't take that long to put the wines together, and I guess, you could buy a bunch of Dragon Bones, and you're allowed to unnote them at the thing, so that part doesn't take that long either. For a main. I was checking if these are tradable, but it doesn't look like these are tradable. Is it as good as Chaos Altar? No. Definitely better than Ectofuntus. Hey, I was using Ectofuntus. I don't touch the altar, so I was very stingy. Gosh, can you just rapid click these? See, like, this part doesn't take very long if you're just like buying Dragon Bones. But yeah, now that this is in the game, Ecto isn't even iron content anymore. Ecto was the best rate. It's just, I mean, the best per bone, I should say. So, I mean, I was using it because I was stingy with my Dragon Bones and I didn't want to go to the Chaos Altar. But yeah, it's very slow EXP per hour. My god, I had to fight for those Dragon Bones, and I'm going to get as much prayer EXP out of them without going to the altar as I can get. God's Bank is such a mess. Alright. The question is, what now? Oh, I know what now. Wait, no, we're not doing that, never mind. What did you get? Nice, nice. What do I want to do now? Getting Zealot was like such a grind out of the way. Still gotta get the dragon pick. What I need is the toadflax to actually use the bird nests. I'm waiting to do Brimhaven because they haven't overhauled it yet, right? Weren't they gonna change it so that you get EXP, or like you don't get the EXP from spending the tickets, you get the EXP from touching the things? Always need to go back to Sepulcher. I do need to do Artie. I mean, I don't need to do Artie specifically, but I do need to do something to get more whatchamacallums. The thingy. The amylase. But that's not going to the Wildy, that's for sure. But the Varlamore course. You just missed me cashing in most of the fragments. We just made a bunch more. But, you go to this place. You go to Rallis's Rise. You can take any normal prayer bones, and you take them to this altar over here, and you can touch it with them, and it blesses them. Then you chisel them to get the fragments, and then once you have the fragments, you can sacrifice them at a little thing over here. However, to do so, you must have blessed wine or blessed sunfire wine. So you see here, I have some jug of sunfire wine. Normal wine gives you 5 prayer EXP per shard. Sunfire wine gives you 6 prayer EXP per shard. Once you decide which wine you want, you can get sunfire wine by putting sunfire shards. You know what I'm talking about. You put those things in a regular jug of wine, and it gives you sunfire wine. And then you can take your wine to the same place where you bless the bones over here. The sunfire wine can't be noted, by the way, so you have to like go back and forth. But you take it here, you touch the altar, it gives you all of them back but blessed, and then you take those and your fragments to this, I think it's called like a libation altar or something over here, and then you spend prayer points to get prayer EXP using the wine and the shards. There's an altar right here you can restore prayer at. That's the gist of it. It's not nearly as complex as it sounds. Here, I'll like take one and I will show you what it's like. So to preface, I have jugs of sunfire wine already. But this is basically all it is. Let me get a ring of dueling so I can come back. So I whistle. Talk to this guy. Fly. I would have a full inventory of sunfire wine, but I'm just showing you, so I only brought one. Touch this altar. That gave me a blessed sunfire wine. This is the altar where you can restore your prayer. So I'm just gonna restore my prayer really quick. And the thing where you sacrifice it at is up in here. This boy right here. And then you fill it with the wine by just left clicking, and you can just spam left click, and then you sacrifice shards at it. Just like that. Then, you know, you would use up your whole inventory, then use your choice of teleporting back to a bank. I was just using Castle Wars. And then you repeat. But see, like, I have dragon bones. Yeah, I think, like, if you... It'd take a little bit of extra time, but you could just teleport back to house every time for full prayer and stamina restore. Like, house and then bank of your choice and then go back. Now, the question is... These don't need to be in there. Yeah, I was actually thinking I might go back to Volcanic Mine right now. That might be what I do next. I keep telling you there's not much teaching, Oz, but sure, we can do it. There's really not that much to teach. You're gonna feel really silly once you figure out how simple it is. I'm bringing a ring swap, so you don't have to. Don't worry about that. It's just me being weird. Hey, Blast Mine's pretty good. I'm not gonna knock Blast Mining. I like the activity of Blast Mining. I wish the rewards were better. There's an asterisk on Volcanic Mine is the same EXP, and that's if you have a group to do it. And nobody does this dead content unless you want to jump through the hoops of the Discord. Oh yeah, Ancient Book. Alright, let's find a world with no ping. I switched to world 306, Oz. Let's see. There is, but it's very rarely played on. Alright. So you basically just want to go in your max prayer. Actually, you know, you just mentioned. How much lower prayer is it? Why is the robe bottom extra weight? What? I guess it just doesn't have the attack penalties, but the fact that they weigh more is so weird. The chest is definitely nice for not having that huge attack penalty. Yeah, robes by the way. No, I do fine with proselyte, just with the ring swap. I don't run out of stamina, but I was kind of hoping it would be lower weight with this, like, just a little bit less prayer bonus. Alright, Oz, so if you got your prayer gear on, those are just drops you can get in here, so I like to bring them just so I know how much inventory space I actually have. It's just the calcite and the pyrophosphite. You just have a chance to get it when you're mining, as well as the numalite. Oh, also, I would pay him the 3k for permanent entry. You're gonna be entering this way more than 100 times if you actually plan on grinding it. Assuming you have 3k Numalite. Were you trying to pay him gold? Wait, do you even have the requirements? Oh, 2997. Go, like, hit a crab. Just, like, smack a crab, Lamau. Do one herbivore. Oh yeah, you have to build the camp as well. You have to build the camp and you have to claim the reward. In the meantime, I can do like a simple explanation of like some of the mechanics. And maybe you'll pay attention and remember them. If you don't, it's fine. So basically, there's 3 vents, and you have to manage the percentage they're at, and you want them to be close as possible to 50%, because that will increase the mine stability, which decreases the chance of negative events happening. So at the beginning of the game, one person needs to go check these vents, which will just be me, so you won't have to come up here. But just for the sake of you knowing what's going on, I run up here, I tap the vent, it tells us what percent it's at now. So it says 30%. And then that one says 70%. So because this one is below 50, I want to pick up this rock, and I want to put it on top of the thing so that the percent goes up. And this other one is above 50%. So I want to go over here and remove the rock from it so it goes down. Oops. And then once that's handled, it's time to mine. So the rock always spawns over here. You go over, you make a little platform with the item it gives you, and then you mine. I mean, Giant's Foundry is similarly very simple. It doesn't take that long to learn. And the EXP rates are pretty good if you're not doing gold in Blast Furnace. So these enemies you have to pray range against, and that's why we're bringing a max prayer. You just camp range on them. They hit for, I think, 1 and 2 through prayer. They hit way harder without it. Do you also have enough kudos? Oh, you have to claim the reward for the camp. It's not enough to just finish the camp. There's a guy who gives you a reward for finishing it, and you have to claim the reward. It's like a fossil or something. If that's it, you probably just don't have enough kudos with the museum. You don't have to cope your way out of inefficient gameplay. You can just play however you want. No one's in control of you. Whatever's the most fun for you is the most efficient gameplay. I forgot to swap rings. That's why the rock isn't broken. Yeah, you'll be maxed and then you'll be like, I don't have a goal. What am I supposed to do now? Alright, I guess your goal is to get 200 mil all. Good luck, struggler. You do what you gotta do, Oz. I'll be in the mine. You'll be the boomer OSRS player who doesn't know anything about new content, but still always comments on how other people are playing. You'll be like, yep, I got my max cape back in the day, before they added all this easy shit. Back in my day, we runecrafted for 10k EXP per hour. What in the goddamn is a Guardian of the Rift? I also have a ton of Guardians of the Rift left to do to get the pet. I'm at 2,000 pulls. I think it was like 4,000 pulls average for the pet. I think what's insane is, like, I did the math and that wouldn't even get me close to 99. Well, the Guardians of the Rift pet's a different pet, so I have to do both of them. I have to go get the normal runecrafting pet afterwards. Probably do Bloods. You know, I keep saying I have to do this, I have to do that. It reminds me of who was it that said that? Was it end credits? I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. I see what people say, not who said it. You're all the same to me. Just names on a screen. It was Oz. That was my second guess. I was like, it's either Oz or it's end credits. Sounds like something either of them would say. In between rounds, make sure to deposit your fossil or fossils. Refill on food. I don't like that is something I've heard multiple people say about failing the games. Like, I don't see why. Like, if a game fails, I'm just like, yep, that's just one in the bucket. Just how it happens. Like, I'm not putting walls up, so if we lose, I'm partially to blame for not putting walls up. So I just say, yep, on to the next one. Doing it in a small team is way better. You can even duo it. You can duo it, but duoing's kind of high stress. You have to be pretty on point. Soloing's like literally impossible. Like, I use the word literally in the actual literal sense. Like, you have about like I don't know, like a 60% chance to not get what you need to win, and then you just lose. And then like the other 40% of the time, it's like, it's still pretty like coin flippy whether or not you can win. If you're trying to solo. Because basically it's like certain altars give overcharged cells. And you basically have to have overcharged cells to win. Like solo, duo, whatever. The difference is when you're solo and an overcharged cell portal spawns, you're one person, so you can only do one at a time. If you're in duo or trio, like, the number is just drastically higher. So like, trio, it's like so easy, hands down, you're gonna win every time because you have 3 people pulling out overcharged cells, so it's like no problem. Duo, you have a 100% chance to win if you know what you're doing. You just have to make sure that whenever an overcharged portal spawns, both of you are going in, and then you're pretty much solid if you're doing that. Tokens? What in the goddamn's token? Token? Tolkien? Lord of the Rings? Numlight? Like Bud Light, but with num? Yo, can we get 300 tier 3 gift subs in the chat for Ozbun getting 3 Numalite? Let's effing go, poggers. I'm descending into madness. You have to hurry, Osvan. It's getting worse as time passes. Nice. You got a Snapdragon, but do you have the red egg to go with that? Sea logs? Who does sea logs? I would never do sea logs. Collecting things? For no point? Who would do that? Opening an ore pack? One ore pack? A single ore pack? It's got nothing. That puts us at 56 ore packs. $56 out of the target 100 ore packs. Too many. I don't want to think about that. We don't talk about the aerial fishing arc. I don't remember that until someone brings it up and I'm like, oh my god, that was a thing. You know, I complain about some grinds, like I'll complain about Volcanic Mine, but Volcanic Mine isn't one of the grinds where I'm gonna like literally block it out of my memory like aerial fishing. Okay, Oz, so this first one, wait, I'm gonna wait till you're ready. Let me know it. Okay. Did you also pay the 3K or did you just spend 30 of it? Okay. So when it's just us and there's only one rock, you just come over here. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go straight south, you're gonna create your own platforms, and you're gonna go mine that rock down there, and that's what you're gonna do. And I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna fix things. Because everything's going wrong and it needs to be fixed. Basically, you see where it says vent status? The vent status gets bad, the mine blows up, and we die. We die. Not like minigame die, but we die. So I touch these vents up here to reveal the status. And we want to keep it at around 50% if possible. So for B, which is the middle one, I'm gonna pick up a rock, I'm gonna block it so that the number goes up. And for C, I'm going to go over to it, and I'm gonna break the rock so the number goes down. And you want to pray ranged against the enemies. Also, your platforms die, so you want to watch out for that. They'll get really colorful when they're about to die. And that's your cue to make new ones. In general, we should be able to break each stage before our platforms die. But we'll see. It depends on your mining level. With 2 people, it might be a little rough. It's better with 3 people. But basically, you don't even bother dodging the things, you just eat through it. Because it just interrupts your mining if you dodge it. No, we got pretty good time. That was really good time. Like right here's a good chance to eat if you're damaged. Because there's like a period where you can't mine it. Also, the falling star ring is really good here if you have it. So your mining level does matter. Quite a bit. I think it does, because it's just, for mining, it's just mining speed, right? Whereas for woodcutting, it's like cut chance. I don't know. I'm gonna go fix this rock. You can mine it. The big rock. This one's kind of annoying. You have to like back up and then throw it from that side. I think it matters here because when I was doing it with Zaina, and Zaina brought a crystal pickaxe and has 99 mining, it was going way faster than when I do it alone. So I'm assuming it matters. So at 5 minutes, the vents reset again, so I'm going to go fix the things again. So both of them are above 50 and unblocked, so they're both how we want them to be, which is good. It is technically better to be on separate ones, but if the mine stability is really high, it doesn't really matter that much. Unless we get super unlucky. Even when mine stability is at 100, sometimes the game just decides to kill you. But since it does just drop things on players, it is better to be spread out. But I don't think it matters that much since we're refilling in between rounds anyways. We kind of got really unlucky this round. Normally, I don't go through like all 10 of my fish in one round. This round was really painful. So here, we're gonna go until we break it, or until 40 seconds. If it's 40 seconds, you just run back to the stairs and you get out. Just save your life. Or if you're gonna die. If I go to like 20 HP, I'm leaving. So I have eaten all the food I brought, which is not normal. The game hates me this run. And yeah, I just have infinite junk food. I considered doing it just like when I'm not really doing much, just to cook the lower tier fish. Cause why not work towards the 200 mil? Alright, time to depart. Work towards the 200 mil. You will work towards the 200 mil. So as you can see, we did not successfully break the rock. You get bonus points for breaking the rock, and also the final tier of it gives the best points in general, so if we had one more person, it would be a lot better. I think we can break it with 2 people. It just requires a little bit of luck. We had kind of like a bad luck run. I gotta pee. I'm gonna be right back. back. How much EXP does a super glass make give again? Pretty good, pretty good. 10 per bucket? Not counting the EXP you get from the molten using the molten glass itself, which is... What the heck? I'm getting ditched after one run? This is a cursed run. They're both near 50, which is not good to start at. this is less than ideal. I'm gonna have to go fix it right after the first break. Can you believe Volcanic Mine is like a reward? Like, you are rewarded with the ability to do this? Like, I think that alone is wild. Like, the privilege to do this activity is one of the rewards of Fossil Island. You back! Take that as a no. Welcome back. I'll just leave this one because it's not that long elapsed. You cannot join mid-game, but I'll just exit. So I'm only like 3 minutes in. Exactly, you hit rock. As long as you hit rock, you're doing okay. You can just mine it on this tile for this one. For the third stage, I'll have to leave anyways, because I have to go fix the things, and I have to like leave at like 5 minutes 18 seconds to go check things, so... I got unlucky on points that time. We did pretty well, and I just didn't get any good hits on the final rock. The final rock just said no. Well. Caught live on stream. Pro PVMer falling in the lava. Streamer does nothing to stop it. Another pack, another nothing. Up to 59. Large water container first, and then if you don't care about the ultra fertile soil spell, then yeah, just all indoor packs, I guess. Well, no. Are you gonna get your D pick from the Wildy? Because you don't care about collection log, right? If you don't... So, I mean, your other option is Calphite Queen. If you have gear, Calphite Queen might be faster. If you don't want to go to the Wildy. But I say this because if you have fossils, you can turn them into Prayer EXP using Pyrophosphite and Calcite. So if you have fossils you want to turn to Prayer EXP, that's probably better. Runite, you could also buy Runite if you want to level smithing. Like, I'm just warning you, the ore packs are terrible value. The only reason you buy ore packs is if you want to get the dragon pick. So if you have even like a slight interest in doing Calphite Queen to get it, I would recommend against getting ore packs unless you're doing it for the collection log slot. And then other than that, the ultra fertile soil spell is, if you, like, the thing is, that's only a good thing if you don't have the bottomless bucket. I'm assuming you have a bottomless bucket, so you don't need ultra fertile soil spell. And then obviously volcanic ash is so easy to get from mining that 40 points of volcanic ash is just not worth it. It's like, what, that's like 50 volcanic ash a run. You could probably mine like hundreds of it. Yeah, if that's how you're gonna get the dragon pick, then yeah, ore packs. Otherwise, I would say runite ore for smithing. Or adamant. You will quickly realize how bad the ore packs are when they take 40 minutes, no, 20 minutes to get one ore pack, approximately. And then your ore pack contains like 40 iron ore. They should have just made it cost points. Like, just sell the dragon pick for points. Alright, are you done, Oz? Done doing the volcanic mine? I feel like if we had 3 or 4 people, we could probably get 3k points every 10 minutes instead of like 2 point something on average. Dead content, nobody likes it. The vast majority of the points comes from the final stage, and you also get 100 bonus points if you break the final stage. So, you know, more people means breaking the early tankier phases faster. Well, they're not tankier. I actually think the final phase has the most HP. So with more people, it's better to just get through the early phases faster so you can actually do the full duration of the final phase and get the most points out of it. Plus breaking it for the bonus 100. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end the stream here. Got the Zealot set, did the Prairie XP. A lot of the grind for the Zealot stuff was off camera, so it was a much longer grind than it appears on stream. It was probably like 15 hours, 15 to 20 hours off stream, culminating in the 1 hour of opening the chests. Good night, Oz. I'm probably also gonna go lie down. I feel kind of sick. So we'll raid Zayna, and then I'm out of here. Thanks for showing up, everybody. See ya.